Hi, today don't think that I have a lot of time to talk, but well, none of my videos are pretty long, so it doesn't matter more. It mostly doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So, uh, there is one thing I'd like to talk about. I'm not sure whether I would speak a lot about it or not. Well, let's find out. Um, I've recently, 2 or 3 days ago, watched a video of a girl who was telling that something like it is important. It's hard to me to remember exactly what she said, and well, she said that it's sometimes important to put up with different um, circumstances or and what else that we usually we sometimes we don't get everything what we want because we usually get what we need, and sometimes what we need is not the thing which we have wanted, and it may sometimes um, be it may sometimes disappoint us, but well, my attitude towards that, it's I'm not sure whether it's right or not, is that it is impossible, it is important, and it is, I think, essential to aspire so for things so big that you mm, sometimes even not sure whether it is possible or not, because well, I think that the purpose of human life is to do everything to become the best person you can be. And well, for me, it's usually hard to put up with different things when I don't want to put up with them. I see it usually more just like an opportunity that, well, if I want something, and if I want something bad enough, I can't just give up. I will do anything, or I will do almost anything to get this thing. And well, it is pretty hard for me to distract myself, or to just under to start underestimating, or I don't know, to become indifferent to the thing which I was aspiring to. And yeah, well, my attitude towards the topic she had talked about, is that, well, uh, I mostly do not agree with her, because for me, as I said, it is essential to do as much as you can, and it's a disgrace not to it's a disgrace to die without reaching your highest potential, which was pre uh, I don't remember this word. Let me think. It is important to which was destined to you or for you. And yeah, well, what do I think about life is that, what do I think about this thing with about that everything is pre-estimate not pre-estimated. I can't remember this word. I've used it plenty of times recently, but I just can't recall it now. Well, doesn't matter. uh, I held an opinion that everything in our life is um, destined, or fuck, I want to remember this. I want this word. I want to use this word so bad, but I can't just recall it. Um, Let me think for a little bit. I rem. Fuck, I recalled it, but I forgot the word recall. Um, I found that, or not found, but I think that everything in our lives is predetermined. And well, I don't say that. Well, no. Actually, it is true, and I believe that if it is predetermined for you to, I don't know, do anything, to die in 20, to do something in 31, to, well, you understood me. It is, it's work. It works, in my opinion. And well, even though I was uh, maintaining this opinion for, I don't know, for plenty of years, but I've understood its meaning and what even the purpose of its thoughts only 1 week ago or something like that. And I'm not sure whether I will recall it now, but I will try. And well, um, it is it may sound sad that everything is predetermined, and it may seem to you that if I say that, I mean that you haven't got any control of your life, because well, everything that you would do is already destined for you. But what I mean under that is that, well, it's better for me to just continue moving on, continue trying, achieving mm, this peak of my, I don't know, of myself, of my personality, of my skills and everything like that. Well, I don't think that I've made a lot of sense when saying it, but nevertheless, yeah, it seems to me that I've really understood I've really connected this thought of that everything is destined, everything is predetermined for us, with something really not crucial, but logical and motivating. But now, well, maybe it was what I said now, and when you just say different things out loud, you may sometimes, I don't know, understand how dumb or how or vice versa, how great they actually are. So it doesn't matter. And well, mm, to be honest, everything I wanted to say and everything I thought I would be able to talk about is the thing that, well, maybe it is right, maybe it is a right thing to just accept different things in your life, but um, in my opinion, you need to firstly put as much efforts in achieving anything in your life, which in achieving anything you just yearn for in your life, before giving up in face of different adversities. And well, yeah, it is undoubtedly impossible to always achieve everything you want, and it sometimes even does it sometimes even as this girl said, some things that you want really bad will not be good for you, and you may understand this later. But well, she said something about that. Well, she gave an example that, for example, you want to be, she said something about CEOs, that they are really successful, that they have a lot of money, a lot of fame, and those other things. They are prominent, well, just those good things. But people usually don't see the fact that people usually don't notice their struggles and their problems, and how much efforts do they put in their work, how much do they give themselves, how much they put themselves into work. But well, for me it is charming. For me it is charming to give everything you have, because well, when you are really, I don't know how to say it, if you are not risking at all, and well, I don't mean something like risking in a kind of jumping from different bungee jumping or things. Well, it may be good for something, it certainly has its advantages, but well, I talk more about the things which undoubtedly provide you with some risks, but if you don't face the risks, well, not face the risks, but will you, if you manage to be successful, if you manage to win, to, I don't know, to success in this situation, the results would be much bigger than the ones you will get from this situation, which provides you with almost no risks. And well, it is really interesting. It's interesting to always risk. It's interesting to always give every it's interesting to give everything you do, everything you have, because well, why not? For me, just uh, miserable, not miserable. It's humiliating not to do as much as I can, because well, uh, I understand that if you are not ready to give everything you've got, you will never achieve the things you may have. And one thing that one one of my, I think, in my opinion, it is one of my favorite quotes from the book I gave to my friend. Seven habits of the most efficient people, or something like that. Of highly efficient people, something like that. It is, good is an enemy of the best, and it means that there are plenty of things which may seem good to me, but if you sacrifice them, you will get something which is much more, which is much greater, which is better. And well, it is a kind of, not dilemma, but paradox, that when you give away the things which you love, which you appreciate, and which are precious for you, well, the things just from which you gain different positive emotions, when you give them away, you could sometimes, well, sometimes achieve much more, which will provide you with much more positive mood, positive mindset. No, well, it will provide you with much more things you really needed. And yeah, for me, is much greater. It's much better to do as much as you can, even though, well, it's true that sometimes when you just pass different moments, you look back and you think, well, it's so good that I didn't manage to do it. It's so good that I haven't got the guts, didn't that I didn't have the guts back then, and so it prevented me from doing the things which would have done some really uh, bad things to me. But well, what is the meaning of life, of living your life like that? There is just no fun. There is no any. You can't indulge the things. You can't indulge the things you uh, obtained when you haven't got any struggles doing them. If you haven't got, you can't be excited from winning when you didn't, if you haven't been losing before. Uh, human being is a creature who always aspires for the things that are better than the things they have already. And well, it's important to, for me, it's really important to not only appreciate, it's, yeah, it's undoubtedly important to appreciate what you have now, but it's also important to aspire for some new things and to do everything you totally can to achieve them. Because if you won't do it, you will, for me, it's just, it's hard to not, it's hard not to do anything. It's hard to waste my time when I understand that it's I'm not getting any closer to my aspirations, to my goals and dreams, when I just sit and do nothing useful, nothing, well, yeah, nothing useful to achieve them. So it's mostly all I wanted to say today. And I'm running out of time. I need to go now. So it was a pleasure to talk, to just express some of my thoughts, to uh, make even a little progress in speaking. So yeah, bye.